testing. Okay, so it's picking up that, but can it also pick... There we go. There we go. Alright, audio levels are good. Oh, alright. Time for some more Cassette Beasts. No one's gonna watch the stream, so I may as well just use it to practice talking about stuff. So, last time, level 8. Actually, can I... Yes, because this was for the demo, so I don't actually care. Let's just keep on cassetting beasts. Oh, interesting. You've got a rumor. Let's stop. System wanted. Let's make that our quest. So, I'm curious to see if this is our... What did I just get? Oh, interesting. So I got XP for just interacting with something from River. Also, what is this? Is my house? What is this exactly? No, I was looking for random stuff. Oh yeah, I was looking for rumors and quests. Oh, so I got XP for completing the Find Free in-town rumors quest. That's what happened. Alright, so it is Saturday. It is my day off. So I'm just going to stream this for a while. What was I thinking about earlier? There's a bunch of little things. My mic was not quite working before the stream. I was like kind of annoyed by that. I was mostly thinking about this game, thinking about Lorcana, about this game. The combat is good, but the rest of this game feels very empty, for lack of a better way of putting it, so far. I think I'll have an easier way of explaining it in a bit. The world does not feel particularly fleshed out, despite the fact that it feels like it should. It's... this whole area, right? It looks kind of nice, but there's nothing in it, there's nobody here, there's nothing going on, it's just sort of a space. I think that's a bad way of describing it. I should try to figure out how to both be able to just talk continually and then also be accurate while doing so. That seems like a useful skill. I think this is another one of those rogues. I'm not dealing with you. With that snake. Did I capture one of those yet? Is there a way to check my scary spring heel? Stupid. Okay, Carniviper. I go with the Carniviper. Inventory. We got a... Okay, that's actually... I like this flavor text. I like this flavor text. I'll get it what I mean about this world feels. You know what it is? It's that I'm not... So I'm trying multiple times. Alright, you know what? Let's actually... check tape. Edit stickers. Heal sticker. Heal sticker. Fight is fine. Battering ram I like. Having smack there, alright, apply sticker. What we got? Lover seems good. Like some parts of this game feel very fleshed out, and some parts very much not fleshed out. Okay. Like for example, this map design is a little... Sure. Like, the fact that you've got a limited stamina dash makes sense, but why not make it be unlimited in areas where there are no enemies, so that I can traverse quickly? Right? Makes sense if you want to have your whole thing be about puzzles. Same thing for the physics objects, right? Makes sense that you want to have physics objects-based puzzles, but why make it so that the NPC can interact with them? That shouldn't be their default behavior, because if they're going to mess up the puzzle, it's going to make it more difficult for you to play it. It's like, why is the NPC following me? Maybe that's a better way to put it. There's a bunch of assumptions in this game that don't feel like they were questioned and could have been. NPCs follow you because that's what we do in RPG games. When you have party members, they follow behind you. Okay, so I need some sort of probably steel upgrade or something to get up there. Let's just keep on tooling around. What do we got in the quest log? Land of Confusion, I don't know that. Spar with captains. Clear out land keepers. Little inspiration. Go to the cave in the park. Bring 300 wood. Strange magnetic powers. You know what? Let's see if we can get up to that one. We probably can't, but so that's probably something I need more another power to interact with. Let's see what else we can find. Now, once I get strength and I can push that rock out of the way, it'd be very convenient. But until that fateful moment. If I talk to that guy, I can get him down. You already were up here. Something that was interesting to me that I noticed earlier that was a little concerning.
Okay.
Was that the number of players who've gotten particularly far in this game is quite low, which is never a good sign. The people, it's 60% of the players who've gotten the one that I have. Combat is better than that, but it makes me think that the part of this game is kind of mediocre is the... Alright. Now, let's follow up. Sharpen, yep. We'll follow up with Smack. There's so much character for, like, these animations, the tape decks, stuff like that, and this world just doesn't feel right, and I can't put my finger on why. Lava, I wonder if it damages you. No, there's not even like an oop straight up in the air. Presumably it's supposed to be lava, right? Huh. Hit something harder to try to take out a small bomb. I wonder if that 7% XP points is permanently active or temporary buff.
Uh-oh.
What is this going to do? So does that mean that anywhere I see those, there's likely to be a... Nope. Alright. Let's just keep on exploring. Lakeside. We were here before. Though I don't think I ever solved some of these. Let's find something. It also doesn't make sense to me why there's so many random people out here who are just like, I'm monster like workers. I don't want to fight you. Like, that's how Pokemon games do it, right? But that's not how it should work in this world. Metal, wood, wheat, wood, pulp.
Ugh.
The heck? That monologue was a little unexpected. On, turn around. No, very quite good. Okay, so this is a astral beast. If I remember. Oh no, it just shows its type. So I want to avoid hitting it with. Yeah, I want Sleepy Ant to go down. Smack. Boy, hammer. That one with astral attacks does what? Play hammer again, and we'll just take this guy out. Like, this part of the game feels great. The monster fights feel great.
Well,
The world feels. Alright, just. I'm tired of that. I wonder what happens if I jump into the water. Instant death. What? You know, I was expecting a lot of things to happen. That was not one of them. Also, he's kind of a tanky boy. So, I wonder if I use roll again regardless of what other abilities I use. Because if that's the case, I wonder if I could just put a high... This is what I mean by, like, the game system is interesting. It's like, I wonder if I can just put a really high cost ability onto... onto that guy.
huh?
I think that was some Chinese philosopher who said that originally. A man dreaming of being a butterfly, or a butterfly dreaming of being a man.
Hey!
Oh. Okay, this is gonna be ugly. Well, one of those. Actually, that did not do as much damage as I thought it might. Which means if I set this up properly, there's actually a chance that I can win this fight. Let's try that. 43. 43. Fight. 35 heal. That's not great. Let's go up 2 AP and let's just roll up. Yep, go down a bit. That was not a lot of damage. I just need to Oh, we only have one monster.
Sorry.
What if I don't know what I'm doing and I'm incompetent? Well, I wonder how far I can carry these boxes. Yeah, I'm not dealing with you though. You look like a gym leader style dude. But there's nothing. Okay, so let's see how far we can carry these boxes. If the answer is forever, there's nothing that stops me from just bringing this all the way across the map to solve that puzzle. But, like, also... What was that? Entering the void? So green switches are you touch them and they're good forever. Usually red switches are you hit them and you're hosed. What's up here? Are you an enemy?
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm Felix. Hey.
What's inside? See, there's the thing. There's parts of this that are like very carefully, like okay. For example, they made it. Whoever made this was like, okay, we need to make sure that no one can block the NPCs in the crates, because the NPCs will jump up and climb over stuff when they're doing that. But also, like, for some of this other stuff, it's like, behold a man. Alright. I need to check something. Was this game kickstarted? Trust me, this is gonna make no sense unless you're at least... That's such a... Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know, and this is something I can rant about for a little bit, it's not something I know a lot about, but it's something that I find very funny, and so it amuses me a lot. There was a ancient philosopher guy called Diogenes, who was basically the ancient equivalent... Was he Greek or Roman? I need to look up a few things about him. But he has one bit that I find very funny. He was Greek, okay. He was an ancient Greek philosopher, but he was a philosopher, he was basically a shit poster, for lack of a better way of putting it. But that's not good. So he was an ancient Greek shit poster, and he basically did stuff to annoy people that I did not like. Just to say, he made fun of Plato a lot, which I think is great, because I think Plato was way up his own butt. But he has one of his famous bits. Plato is like, yes, what is humanity? Well, a human is a featherless biped. And so Diogenes hears this, and he goes and he gets a plucked chicken. And he goes up to Plato and he goes, "Behold, a man!" Oh. In what I think is the single greatest instant of, probably the single greatest shitpost anyone has ever made in the history of the Western world. And nothing will ever convince me otherwise. He has a bunch of other great ones, like the dude lives in a barrel. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff I can't say on screen, but he has a bunch of let's call them dirty limericks, for lack of a better way of putting it, where like you'd be invited to people's houses to roast them. That is effective. See, this is what I'm on about. Oh, but okay, so is that? Okay, this is totally inconsistent with the game, but the context of this world is that just randomly isekais people. That's fun, but weird. Alright, let's rest real quick. Yes. Wow, that's a lot. Let's warp back to Harbor Town. We're just going to warp back to Harbor Town and finish that other quest, just because I'm thinking it might be helpful. Get it done. What do you got to tell me here, man? Swim in waters, you recorded. Swimming. Okay. That actually might be another quest we're going to go do in a bit. Now let's do what we always do in RPG games. Give people
Hey.
crap. Yep. A dolphin.
Oh.
Yep. Wow, that was worth a surprising amount of XP. Yields one target 50% of the max HP. Copper chop. Okay. So, I think that what I'm going to do is get the stickers. So what does this do? Inflicts resonance on glass and metal. Roll again. I like wall up. It's one target. Zephyr. I want to peel. Chance to automatically use another moving point though. Peel you. I'm gonna peel you. And then I'm gonna go here. And I want to peel off Nurse. And so this was what I'm curious about. We're gonna put in. Where's Nurse? Oh, I can't put it on. I wonder what the rules for that are. Technically, I should probably. Wish I had a good understanding of swords. So what we got? Taunt. I don't care too much. Call for help. Air wall. That's interesting, but not useful. That's probably quite useful. We're putting that in here just because there's a chance to get it off roll again, and then technically I should go apply a smack because it's a good idea to have a 0 drop. Check tape. Alright, if I can't, sheer luck will keep battering ram, darken, sharpen, I'm going to fight, I'll keep. Let's put the nurse back in. Maybe they just have rules. Alright, do we have any other passives we can just craft into this? Just because. I think we started this. What does meditate do? Is that fun? That's kind of neat, but I feel like I need somebody who specifically use it. Okay, quest log. I'm curious, can I teleport to campsites? No, I can teleport to home items. So the quest thing I was curious about was... The one I was curious about, let's see if we can find a way up there. Map. Let's just fast travel back up to the ranger outpost. The one I was curious about was the one ability to travel across water. Okay, so it looks like I would be able to pop in here? Yes. Okay, so it's up on the other side. So what do we have? We'll just do a quick scan from left to right. I don't see any easy ways up. Okay, there's a locked door, so there might be a way through it there. Okay, and that opens that, so I need to... Okay, let's go grab one of those boxes. And that person that we've defeated, and now they're just unconscious. That's a little horrifying. Okay, we don't actually have a Carniviper yet, so let's get one of those real quick. Or... basic Carniviper, lights. Oh, did I take off? No, I just don't. Why did it get a second? Oh, it has. Does it have? Is it the base source for the double up? You don't have any arms. Interesting. What was that extra damage dealt from? Oh, he loops. Okay, so I did not understand how parry worked right there. It makes this little paintball better. It doesn't look like that parry mode has priorities. So. Alright. So did I ever check out what's in here? I don't think I did. That turns on the ability to get back up. What else we got? We got some sort of spooky platform. We got a little dude. Actually, I can probably take you on with Torque-a-sec. As long as I don't. Alright, I want character. I don't want Donkey Kong. So, let's take out Donkey Kong. Let's smack character. Oh, Coal Story. Yep. Okay, so the extra cast does drain. Okay, you're not actually fire type. You are.
Recording!
50% now. Oh, you're actually kind of hard to catch. It's going to be made even harder by the fact that I managed to punch in the face. Hey Josh, what's up? I'm on the Discord if you want to just stop, if you want to jump in and just chat. Terra cookers are aspiring chefs who attempt to cook with whatever ingredients they can find. Unfortunately, this means most of their practice recipes include lichen, moss, or both lichen and moss. Otherwise known as not delicious. Terra cookers. So it looks like the damage, the way the game mechanic can't hear too much of the damage is delayed after it starts out. Let's just keep on going around. So what's down here? This looks like... Oh, hey, here's a button. Well, that sure is convenient. Not much of joining the bit. Nice. let's jump on up and climb on up, climb on up. What this do? No, oh my. Okay. Can I? What's this? So I need to rotate that. Let's see if I'm missing something obvious. Okay, so I can float off that, which means I can probably do this, where I hover over here. Ooh, that was pretty close. Then I hover over here, and then we press the big lever, and then we rotate that, and we just hover on down. That crunch sound just sounds like the sound of like your knees no longer being knees. There we go. And then we just pop that. That Donald Moth just jumped off the... Goodbye, buddy. What do we got? Glass coating, changes type to glass, premium tape, plastic beads. I think that's everything down here that I can find. That crunch noise reminds me of the Sea of Thieves sound for whenever you fall off something too high and you're like... They did a great job of making that just a viscerally unpleasant experience in that game. Because it takes a little... You take damage, right? Fall damage is like, okay, yeah, that's bad. But you also just... You cannot walk fast. Hey! For a bit. And it's just... You make this crunchy noise that is just the most unpleasant way of communicating that, yeah, no, if you fall off something that tall, your bones... They're now in several more pieces than they were before. Yes. I wonder if that's just the effect of the ice stuff. Battle was won. I'm helpless. No, you're H-less. You have plenty of L's in that sentence. Okay, so the reason I was doing all of this was I needed that barrel because I was going to use it to go smack that cave open. I wonder if that's the intended solution. It's a weird... Okay, well, that's a lot of monsters. Let's see real quick. So this is one of the things I do like about this game. The way they've dealt with the item issue is they've gone, hey, so you can have all the items you want, but there's a cap on how many you have.
What's up?
What's up? Not much. What about you?
Not much. Mom sent me a picture of you in the Valley News.
Yes, that's the thing that happened.
What were you doing?
Homelessness outreach.
Ah.
So it's...
Nice.
Okay, yeah, no. So, well, okay, so I should give some context. So, Angie was the one who's like, hey, do you wanna help with this, basically? Because, like, you go out, it's like with any of that stuff, right? You go out in, like, a pair, right? Just because that way it's safer for everybody. Because you know what I will say? Originally, I was like, "Oh, what is? Because I'm mean, because I hadn't done it before. I was like, "Oh, it's in case somebody's like dangerous, right?" In retrospect, I think it's probably so that people going out don't try to like take advantage of people, basically, more than anything else, right?
Oh wow.
That would be my guess. Just being more realistic about it, but it's like best practice for that stuff. But basically, there's a bunch of things that, like, so for example, I won't talk about some parts of it, but it was all fine. But it seems like it was rude to talk about people. But yeah, a bunch of it that was just going out and talking to them. It's basically the state of New Hampshire allocates funding for stuff based on how many. Based on like censuses and surveys and stuff of it, right? But if nobody surveys it, then it's like, well, I guess there's nothing and everything's perfect and there's no money for this. But it was just like, hey, you want to come out and do this? I'm like, yep, sure. It seems fine.
Well, were you just talking to them about their lives?
So I did not do any. I didn't do any of the talking because I'm like, basically I was like, I
I'm
don't
not
have
the best.
I don't have context for this, and so I will just try to help spot people and observe, but I'm not going to be stupid and do anything that would put my foot in my mouth or potentially like make people who are involved with this uncomfortable. Because it's not something I have any experience with, so I will just observe, basically.
Yeah.
Which I think was probably the right choice.
Nice.
But it was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that didn't break my heart.
Do what?
That would make me so sad to go see people like that. I probably, yeah. Well, it's good to help. I want to join a soup kitchen. I've always been trying to do that, but
Yeah. I think the thing for me that's like, I volunteer for stuff. Part of me is like, it's interesting. Have you ever talked? I think Al was the one who was doing like some of the charity stuff, right?
I don't remember.
Uncle Al. He was doing some of it right after he retired.
Yeah.
But I was chatting with him about it, and it's like, not charities. Non-profits are interesting. Like they work in a very specific way, and one of the things that I found interesting when I talked to people who do nonprofit work is that sometimes you do stuff in a way that is technically less efficient, quote unquote, but you do it that way because it makes like people who donate their time and stuff feel more involved. And it's like when I heard that I was like, like I get that, but also it's like if I'm gonna volunteer or do stuff, it's like I would rather just be like, hey, let me know what you actually need me to do. If there's something I can do that is actually helpful or valuable, I am more than happy to do it. But if there isn't, then like if I'm only here because hey, it's gonna make you. If I'm here because that way I feel like I'm doing something and it's valuable, and then I'm more inclined to either donate money or to be like do more work or something like that, but I'm not actually helping people. It's like I'm actually not interested in doing that. Tell me when you have like tell me when you have actual things that you need to do, right? If there are actual things that are important. If not, I will just get out of your way. Basically.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But it's weird because so like the other part of that I think is like important. There were a bunch of other people doing like way more like stuff. It's just that we ended up being like the people who like the reporter person was like, hey, we need to come get some photographs. I'm just like, oh, okay. That's about it.
Alright, if I have you. Oh.
What?
Oh, the person left.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Did somebody
I was
join the
saying-
chat for a second?
Yeah, they did.
It's probably
Then they're-
Chris, right?
They had a smiley face.
A smiley face icon?
Yeah.
It might have been Chris. It wasn't like a... Who has these boots? What did I just do? I just targeted myself with both those attacks. Oops. What is that? It's probably the smiley face? Is that Cody?
Well,
I have no idea who that is.
some random.
Well, did they join? They didn't join the YouTube chat, right? They were on the...
Okay.
Oh, it's Kyle. What's up, Kyle?
Yeah, I just wanted to.
Stop by.
Yeah, y'all was streaming.
Yeah, but like that's like we know that. And if anybody says anything horrible, you just put the stream into the archive, and nobody sees it ever again. Also, I'm the only one streaming. I'm mostly just chatting. Let's see. So there's supposed to be a die deal.
I'm trying not to get canceled.
Yeah, no, I don't have any loading the rest of the world. Okay, can I? Yes, there we go. This is what I wanted. Can I pull you up on film? Can I? Pull you up with the land. That's what we want. That's the die deal. Maybe I have to go over to the next one. Kyle, were you gonna show up and be like, Lorcana time? Was that the plan?
Nah. I mean, there's definitely like a good half of the decks we haven't really explored yet, but
Have you been following the release at all?
no. I'm assuming terrible or good things. I don't know.
Oh, I picked a random form. It's a lobster. It's just a crab. It's a metal crab in an iron drum. I like that. It's gone about as well as you would expect. Everybody's charging 2 to 3 times MSRP for it. Like it's like $19 for a booster pack, right? It's kind of ugly.
I mean, this is to be expected. A lot of Disney whales out there.
It's like, hey, here's what we want to die well.
Like, my brother has gone, like, he goes, like, to Disneyland, like, 40 days out of the year.
Your brother's something else for that.
Yeah.
Does he still do that? Even though
He still does that.
But
He literally has a timeshare in, like, in Florida. He's getting his value. But, like,
I guess,
he's
yeah.
too far gone. You know?
A little bit, yeah.
He's too far gone. We lost him. We lost him.
Let's record these guys, because these 3 guys want to go.
Recording.
Well, he should see if he can recoup some of that money if he can get like any of these packs and just eBay them. But like people were saying like, yeah, like, so they had like pre-release events and stuff, right?
Oh,
And
yeah?
people were going to the pre-releases and buying in and then dropping immediately. They weren't playing a single game. They're like, no, these are just for eBay, right? Like, it's ugly.
All right.
I
It's
mean,
ugly.
that's just smart.
It's just depressing. Like, toys should be toys. Like,
This is TCG America. I don't know what you want, man.
this is America. I don't know. You don't find that stuff kind of demoralizing?
I mean, it would be if it wasn't expected.
That's even more depressing. It's like, yes, this is awful, but our expectations were already pretty low, so...
It's just like Flesh and Blood, right? And like all the other, or that like Meta Blood or whatever you call it, Metazoo.
Yeah, everything is yes, like, I'm planning to do a bunch of little, let's talk to this person.
I do like this like Pokemon graphics, or like I don't know.
Style? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of them here, and I don't like that. What are you? I just called for reinforcements and I got a UFO. Seriously, what is that though? I've never seen that one. I
Don't
wonder
you
if
know?
I can record my own allies. Let's try.
What is that guy?
Which one?
Triangle face
Paul
from that
Sear.
show you love.
Oh, Bill Cipher.
Yeah, that one.
I love how you're like, show you love. I'm like, well, this, it's like, if it was like game you love, I'd be like, well, this is gonna be 6.5 hours. But you're like, show I love. It's like, ah, yes. Of all the one television that I watch.
Yeah. I'm actually just pretty bummed because like I failed my quest to rescue an NPC,
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Maybe,
I'm like-
maybe it was like an impossible quest. You know?
It is possible, but not with my comp, I think.
How come? Isn't your comp like do everything all the time forever?
The one weakness of it is that for the infinite sustain is that my overall burst window.
Oh, you can't burst.
Yeah.
So in exchange for being immortal, you can never kill. Something poetic about
I
that.
can't kill fast. Okay, I can kill, just like it's like a 5-wave
That's a lot
system
of-
where if you gotta eliminate each wave immediately as they come out, or you die.
Yeah.
Or not even that I die, but like the thing I'm protecting dies.
Yeah.
It's like,
Lobsticle, go.
yeah.
Lobsticle, go.
So I think, I don't know. I don't want to save Scum, and also I just
Really?
thinking. I mean, I do like I did like so
Scum
far
no
I think
saves.
8 times.
Oh. You don't want to
But,
save
like-
Scum no more. Is what I
Yeah. Well, it's just like I think I just accept it. It's just I really want the romance, you know.
I mean, there's nothing that stops you from continuing the Scum.
Well, like I'd have to like physically change my whole party composition. I think like, I have to like re-roll my classes.
Man, when has that ever stopped you before?
That's like a lot of effort. It's like an hour or 2 hours just to set up.
How long have you spent redoing this so far?
Only twice, which is like 30 minutes. But
How do I...
like I just think I've understood that like you know I just can't do it.
Sciences?
Who knows? Maybe he'll come back.
Oh, were you trying to romance Asterion?
No,
Okay.
I was trying to romance the bear.
Of course you were. Ooh, what is this guy? Sonic the Hedgehog. It suddenly occurs to me why. It's weird. This game's battle system is good, but its other stuff is like, Uh-oh. Well, Eugene just got murdered by Sonic Mercy. I'm sorry, Eugene. Alright. Where's the campfire? I had this on my backlog a while ago, and now I'm playing it, and then I will play Rain World. Rain World's just so hard. Why is it so hard? Ooh, I can evolve Foxley. Yes, Foxley. That's just a Gundam. That's a Gundam with a bow and an arrow.
Yep.
That's just... Alrighty then. Alright, so we got the ability to swim in water. What can I do with that? Go over to that island. What I was trying to do was find a way to get up to that next area. Oh, come on! That's just dirty. Okay, but that's actually... I like this one. I like this one. That's kind of what are your plans for today, John?
I
Are you gonna write code?
going to the gym. No, today a break from code until I want to do it again, which will probably be in the afternoon. You know what we did? That was actually kind of wicked, cool. We finished up docking, right? And now, so we have a script that will run docking in simulation, and you can use that same script to actually run it on the bot too.
Yeah.
So we just ran it for like hours and hours, and it's just docking over and over and over again. So
Just to test it, or just to like...
yeah, it's like brute force testing. Yeah. So, and it's really cool. Really cool. That's what I did this week. Sorta. Not really. I did a bunch of other things. That was the funnest thing.
I mean, that sounds more practical than my week. I did
Yeah.
presentation on React.js, and I was like,
we have a whole Python interface into the navigation stack side of things. So like anyone now can just kind of spin up something, write their own little scripts, and at like a high level say, robot, go do this, then do this, then do this.
Yeah.
Which is really, really useful for testing. Nice. Nav 2, man. It's coming.
This is just a bullet in my gun. Oh, no, it's not. It's like a... Okay, so I was right, but it's like a dinosaur. That's slightly better. Little dumb.
Yeah. All I did this week was I went to Graphics Expo and learned all about UV printing. Another format.
UV printers.
It's so you can like print like whatever artwork you want on any substrate you want, like plastics, wood, metal.
Oh, that's cool.
A lot of car wraps. Because it was like RapCon. That's what they called it. Literally like 8 cars in there, and they're just like, oh yes, pimp my rap. You know?
I applied for a conference talk, and so 2 people reviewed it. One person like seemed to love it, and the other person hated it, and so I didn't get accepted, which was too bad. But yeah, I'll be going to a conference.
Obliterated.
Fun.
All right.
Chonk at 84 damage.
So I feel like the other part of this you'd like, Kyle, is that all the moves are items that you can take off and then reattach.
Oh. I
They're
love that
stickers.
in like Ghost Robo.
Yes.
Or, I mean, that's been a while actually. I don't even know if you had that, but like, I think you did. No, that's been a while. Yeah, that is good. I love customization. You know, insert. Is this Armored Core 6 anime
Oh, why did I do that?
PTR or turn-based combat edition?
I thought you weren't. How do you feel about Armored Core now? Because I thought you weren't.
I'm not gonna buy it day one.
You're
Look,
gonna buy it.
it's
day 2
hard to
after you
abuse,
see
yeah.
Satal play it.
Pretty much. No, my only beef with it is that it isn't multiplayer, right? If it's purely a single-player experience, it's like,
I thought it had raids.
oh, does it? I mean, I thought it didn't, to be honest, but let's see, Armored Core. Because, like, most of my enjoyment from soft games is playing it with, like, a friend. Like, playing it solo is fine, too. Like, for, like, a first playthrough. But, I don't know. There's the shenanigans you can get up to. And multiplayer is always the best. Let's see, Armored Core 6 multiplayer mission. Also, I just gotta imagine it'd be a lot of fun, like, you know, having like a tank gang and being like, okay, we're long distance sniping. We're just roll over our enemies.
I'm curious to see if people like it. I'm sure some people will. What do I mean by that? I feel like the Souls games are such a specific tone and feeling that I'm going to be surprised if like all people who are like, yes, I like my slow, careful, thoughtful Dark Souls are like, yes, I also like super robot fighting people.
Oh yeah, if the crossover is gonna be like retain anything. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's just like really such a hard color not to like, right? Just like big robot, you know, fighting.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if it's gonna be like Nier Automata or something, right? Where it's like,
right.
It's good, but it's also like maybe Nier's the wrong thing. Like, it's very weird.
Well, it's like it can be like from the gameplay footage. It looks like it could be fast-paced combat, right? It has parry system, I think.
Yeah.
But
it's also like, isn't that game kind of like the living embodiment of parry this?
No, that's Sekiro.
Filthy casual. I guess in Sekiro they also do pull a gun on you, but
yeah. But you can actually parry those bullets, man. I mean, I do respect, you know, Satel's like Oh yes, but once you get into it, it's so good, and like you do probably feel like a god. It's just that skill floor too high, man. I don't know.
It's not a skill floor. It's the skill floor of the penthouse suite. Let's see. So what I was trying
And
to
the
do.
skill floor is the skill ceiling. I don't know.
Skill floor, but you don't succeed. That's me.
I guess it'll be PvP. Well, I'll just get dumpstered.
You love
I don't.
you love
Dark Souls. That
so
I
much.
will never understand. How anyone
Yeah.
loves FromSoft's PvP. It's literally rock paper scissors. Like
Well, it's rock paper scissors, and then it's rock paper scissors, but also I don't know. I think my only fun memory of that wasn't even me doing PvP. It was the one bit where
oh yeah.
we tricked Satal and then did that bug where we
The
did
death blade.
well, the I called that build the stand build because you just killed people
Yeah.
without them.
You just walked towards
You walked
them.
up to them. It's like you're just standing there menacingly, and then they died.
Yeah.
Which is great.
I think the funniest part is that Satal almost like killed him, but it just he got like he did like one chunk and then he died.
Yeah. Alright. I'll be back in just 1 second. But yeah, no, alright. Do you want to do some more Connor or something at some point today?
I mean, I could. I haven't made any new decks, but I could do that like right now. The thing is, I'm gonna be pretty busy today. Like
Okay.
probably around like 11 my time, so you know.
Alright. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah.
So, how's life going, Kyle? Anything new and
Uh,
exciting?
The newest and exciting thing that's coming in is that, like in about 3 or like 5 days, on Wednesday, we're gonna have our UV printer.
Ooh,
So
That
we're
is-
gonna be learning that. Like it's gonna get like we still need to get the 220 line for it at
Yeah.
our office, but like that's gonna be like my life probably for like the next few years. Just learning that, like figuring out how to print on pretty much all of our boomerangs, and then print on like other stuff. Like there's like an
Yeah.
ad specialty institute, so like basically like a consortium where you can, you know, hire out your printer services to like other people. So like I'll take up
Oh.
jobs there.
yeah.
But honestly, just like it'll be such a game changer for like my company and like myself. Like I can imagine us, because like we pay a lot of money to like our current way we do art. So like, you know, vertically integrating all that would be like, oh man, I'm like having my own monies and salary.
Yeah.
I think like, and also I'm really excited to be able to do like, you know, really cool gifts for friends. But like, it's got this feature where you can emboss things, so like you can even like do raised like texture grips, or like because you can use this printer to do the same thing. You know how like you have those braille signs like on like,
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
you could like do that in like in other ways too, you know. I'm not sure
That's
you'd
sick.
ever use it as like a 3D printer, right, to make something like substantially large, right? But
But you can add texture to
Yeah.
some tolerance.
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I don't know if I'm gonna do like, but yeah, and it's like the form factor is like a 30-inch by 60-inch print bed, so it'll be pretty big.
Yeah, 40 by 60 is decent size.
Yeah. It's like 5 feet by 2.5 feet.
Yeah.
We thought about
Yeah,
getting the 8 by 4 feet thing. It was just so chunky that like moving like this thing is already gonna be like 1,000. I think like the crate is like 1,400 pounds. It's like
Oh wow.
massive.
Okay. Yeah, that's big.
But let's
This
see.
was for the This is still the printer again, right?
Yeah, this is still the printer and it's for the office and it's coming in Wednesday. It's
Crank that down a bit.
2.5 feet by 5 feet print bed. So prepare yourself for much weeb merchandise, I guess. I don't
You
even
didn't
know.
even want to do that. What was the one we wanted? Like there was the boomerang one, right? Oh, you know what we wanted? We wanted to do the custom. I remember what it was. We wanted to do the custom printed boomerangs where we were just gonna have them be like, it was gonna start out as like a picture of the world, and then it was gonna be like, since it's on stream, I won't say anything else. But the long story short, it was gonna be like, it's gonna slowly zoom in, right? Like it's gonna be we print one and then print a second, then print a third. Each one it would zoom in closer and closer on the planet, but it was gonna zoom in on your house. And
Yeah,
so
but
eventually,
like we could theoretically do that.
yeah, but eventually you'd get these orders. You'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then as these orders went on, you'd be like, hold up, the heck is this?
Yeah, no, like I don't know how soon or long that will take. Like, if we really pushed it, we could probably even get it for some products, like like week 1, month 1, or whatever. Like,
I'm assuming it's not super high priority, right?
it's not, but like I want it to be. It's kind of like a fun thing. Especially like, it might make my life easier. Well, there is like some concern, right, of distributing basically the exact form factor for dimensions of our product because of copycats.
Can you just make a template
Yeah.
and just make it so that, like, probably make a template and then you just make it don't make it like easy to fill out, right? Or not that, let me rephrase that. Make it easy to fill out the template, but don't make it easy to make it so you can't just take the template and make a boomerang out of it, right?
Well, yeah, so
Basically.
like it'll only be like a 2-dimensional like Illustrator file. It
Yeah.
won't be like a full-on AutoCAD like thing. But
Yeah.
it still helps for people if they ever
Yeah,
they
but
can
like,
just do
are
it
there a bunch
themselves.
of people? Couldn't they just like? I feel like anybody.
It just lowers the barrier to entry. It doesn't like
It
it's
does,
still
but I
pretty
feel
high.
like you have to have a pretty low. Okay, so I would need whatever the magnet power up is in order to.
Yeah, this Armored Core game does look pretty good though. I don't know. I just like I'm thinking I'm gonna be on this Baldur's Gate 3 binge for like at least a year. Yeah, pretty much. I will say though, I am kind of bummed out that like it makes sense. Like so in the early access, only the first act was really like playable.
Yep.
So like that's like super well tested and like everything on that has been
Yep.
all
And then the
productive.
other acts are kind of rough, is what I've heard.
Yeah. They're still
Yeah.
good though.
They're good. They're just like Act One
Like-
is
Yeah.
perfect, and every other act is also present. Why is that
Yeah.
one red? I don't know. Let's try to catch it. It looks neat.
I don't know how Mech Warrior is still a game. When, like, if Armored Core has always been here.
I mean, I feel like it's the same reason that like Arma is a game, even though Call of Duty exists.
Well, Arma's more of like that Escape from Tarkov before Escape from Tarkov. Like, now that Tarkov exists, I don't know why it exists.
I don't know that Arma's Escape from Tarkov. Arma's like people who are like, I want to experience what it's like in the military. But they're also like, specifically the part of the military where I sit around for 6 hours and nothing happens.
Well, yeah, because they want that immersion. They want to feel the whites of their eyes fade away.
Yeah. Immersion. Okay, so that was a bootleg. So that was a normal monster, but it was like a special color type. So it was normally be grass, but instead it's fire. That's neat. Wait, hold up. So, oh, all your stickers are like super buffed. Battering ram. All for help.
Oh, that is weird. So it's 3v3 PvP. That is jank.
Is it?
For
Each of you
Armored
gets a
Core.
rock, each of you gets a paper, each of you gets a scissors.
I mean, it's definitely flashy. Like it
Perfectly balanced
But-
as all things should be.
it like looks fun, but at the same time, like if I imagine myself piloting, I'm like, wow, this feels like I both simultaneously do no damage, and like I can imagine instantly lose the game after like one of us dies.
I mean, you can come back, you know.
Oh, that would be interesting if it was a life-based system.
Oh, I meant more like you can stage a comeback. I don't know if there's a life-based system.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen someone die yet. Or maybe one person's dead.
Maybe they didn't take the like point of view of the person who died 2 minutes in.
Yeah. Just like it's hard for me to read what bar is stagger and what bar is HP. So it's like.
Was it stagger or is it overheat?
Okay, they have a respawn system, so it is a life. Just like Okay, that's good. I don't know though. Like.
That man's going to try to stab me. Hear me out. What if you didn't? Oh man.
One thing I don't quite understand is why isn't sword and board just like the way?
In the mech game,
PvP.
why aren't people
Yes.
using swords in a world with missiles?
Because
I have
sword's so
several
strong.
guesses.
Sword is immensely powerful in this game.
Yes.
Okay? Like,
I have several guesses why people might in fact not use weapons
yeah,
from
yeah.
1543 against like a pocket-sized ICBM. You know? Just a guess, but can I catch an Evermort yet? Well, oh no, even if I wanted to, I can't. This is a Mork version.
I guess the one disadvantage is that like tiny frame, tiny HP bar. But yeah, it probably doesn't make sense in PvP.
Whoa. Okay, that's kind of cool. Except it does just look like Slifer the Sky Dragon.
Life of the Sky Dragon.
Yeah. Jorman Gold.
Then disappointed.
What?
Just a Dratini. Red reskin. Life for the Sky
What?
Dragon.
I mean, it's at least a Dragonair.
Let me check my Pokemon knowledge.
Dratini way small.
Yeah, no, that's a Dratini, my guy.
No. No.
Because please pimp
Is Dragonair even still Snake-like?
Yes!
And I'm
You're thinking about Dragonite.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You're right. It's more of a Dragonair. Okay.
Yeah. 1 second. I want to jump in. Get back here. I want to make friends with the UFO. And by friends, I mean I'm going to beat it until it becomes my best friend. Like one does. Why is it that when the enemy hits me with that attack, it's a flinch, like 100% of the time? And when I do it, it's like, no, you don't get that.
Because you live forever. They only live for the seconds they're on the screen.
I swear, it's like 11 out of 13 times the enemy uses that attack, and I get flinched. Every time I use that attack, it's like, no, not for you.
game.
Basic tape. Use on Falsier.
Recording.
I also don't quite get why this game had voice acting, but 85%. Come on.
Is it like Project 11 voice acting or actual voice?
What is Project
Maybe.
11 voice acting?
It's like Skyrim modding, you know, like they just turn text to speech and then copy someone's voice.
No, it's real voice acting. It's just... It's very minimal. And I don't quite get why, I'm not sure what the game gains from having it. I guess is probably the best way to put it, right? Because it's so minimal and so, like...
It's just ASMR, you know, dopamine in bite-sized form.
But it's also not bad, but it's not adding to the experience, I guess is what I would say. Alright, let's try to catch one of these guys. I will say that this game does answer the question of why doesn't the Pokemon just beat up the trainer? And the answer is they can. Oh wow, that's a surprising amount of damage. That was even more. 88%. Come on. Okay, there we go. Obtain electromagnetism. That's what we're here for.
Yes.
R1 to interact with magnetic objects. Yeah. Oh man. It's okay. I wonder how this is. So I wonder how this works exactly. I press it, and I move up slowly. Right, but okay, that's kind of neat. Emphasis on that kind of. That's not the traversal power. So okay. So I gotta just use it to. I thought that was a. Whoa! What is that? I want it. Let's get rid of this push eye first. It's like a creepy business robot. Better if the creepy business robot doesn't murder me first. 70% chance to hit, and it never hits. This is XCOM logic.
Never hits. You know, sometimes you just kind of get unlucky.
Nah.
70% of the time, it works 100% of the time. Let's switch out obstacle. I do love the little pangolin with a spear, though. Have you seen this guy? He's adorable.
Yeah.
Alright, let's use this to get rid of the woods.
Give him a multi-smack.
Well, there's a lot of balls in this game, and I've found that like multi-hit attacks are actually good for getting rid of those. Let's do this.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Is there a quick time event, or is it just like?
No, it's not like a Super Mario RPG style.
Okay.
Alright, let's see if I can capture this guy. And now we set them on fire. I probably should have buffed up. That's kind of scary. 35%, come on. Nope. Fight. Parry stance. Fight. except we just defeated them, and I wanted to capture that, so, you know, could have been slightly better. Alright, is there a campfire nearby? There's one down there. So what I actually wanted to do was... that. Let's see what's up over here.
So is there like any reason like your character looks like a cultist?
I didn't care enough to put them in actual clothes.
Okay.
So it's the same reason that my characters look like garbage in most games. It's like, yes, I could customize them, but that means I'm not playing the video game. And we don't have time for that.
Oh, so you got the Wii U too, Fritz?
Yes, I got it hooked up. I got it working.
Yeah, we just gotta get controllers then?
So we have two, and the gamepad still works. What we need are probably Wiimotes. I just should not have fought this guy.
Yeah, that's right. The Wii U probably still uses the Wiimotes. Been so long.
Yes.
Gosh, man. Oh, I'm so excited for those games.
You just want the gumball game, basically, right?
The gumball game. The little
the
guys.
game.
Oh, that was just such a vibe. So fun.
Those were fun.
They're great. A great time.
Okay, so one thing about this game that I do find, like, it's kind of funny, kind of like, is that, there's, like, it's like a Pokemon-like game, right? So there's, like, of course there's an evil team of some sort, and they're introduced at night, and they're, like, wearing suits, and they're, like, all spooky and pale, and the game's, like, the character that's like, oh, don't let them into your house, that's exactly what they want, right? So you're like, oh, okay, they're vampires. Then you go and you fight them. Did you see this? Did I tell you this already, Kyle? So you're like, they're pale, they're spooky, they're wearing suits, they're like, please, let us in, like, blah, 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 blah. Whatever you do, don't let them in your house, blah, 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 blah. No, they're real estate agents. They're not, there's nothing supernatural about them. They're just real estate agents. Like... And they're all kind of culty and creepy, but they're just like, oh, okay. And it's like their big scheme is to, oh, I just clipped out of the world somehow. How'd I do that? Let's see if we can do it again. Their big scheme is to just, there we go. Yep, I did it again. Oh, neat, but they've got a death plane, so it's right there. What exactly triggers it? So I walk up the stairs. Well, that's not good. Oh. What just happened? So if I go up here, did that part of the map just not load? That's not great. So it looks like this chunk has failed to load into the game somehow? Yes. Okay, so it's the bottom half of the map. Well, that'll be a fun bug report. Looks like it's just that chunk, though. What's interesting is that I'd assumed that the game's chunks were actually corresponding to their map chunks, but it looks like they're not. Let's go heal.
Bonjour.
Let's see. Chrome tape records monster forms with high efficiency. Now, let's just hope that that unloading doesn't break the rest of the game. Moving signposts. Yep. I already knew about that one, though. What I wanted to do was heal. I'll cut that. I'll have to cut that out in a bit. Also, the game gives me a house, but it's like, you can't use the house to heal, so it's like... Why exactly would I care? Like...
Aesthetics. Fashion.
That's the what?
Fashion souls.
Hey.
Don't understand. Let's see. So can I swim over to this other place? Am I supposed to not be able to get over like this? Okay, well, let's wait for Stan to come back. Am I supposed to do this a different way? Well, we got one bug for the bug tracking. I wonder what caused it. Like, it looked like that just, the collision for that section just didn't load. Ooh, more rivers.
Well,
They just probably forgot to program walls for stairs, like sides of stairs.
Well, no, because it was like, it looked like there was a whole section of the map that after I climbed up the stairs, I would just then, whenever I'd step in that section, I would just click through, right? So, it's kind of wonky. Oh wait, but I think the way to get to the next area is over here. Yes, because I can use those magnets to levitate. Okay, but I gotta go all the way up. Okay, maybe, oh, this could be... Okay, that's actually kind of tricky. Hello, Snake. Please leave me alone. That's not leaving me alone. It's neat that they basically made the shinies in the game the variant types, as far as I can tell.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Or how often are shinies to occur?
I don't know. I've seen one, and I just noticed that it looked weird. And it didn't shine, but it was. I was like, huh. Okay, this is a surprisingly difficult puzzle. That's not open. Am I supposed to do that whole thing with a rock? Alright, well, is there somewhere I can rest? Because I am very low on HP. Harbortown Heritage Center.
oh,
Or who that's supposed to be. I know there's a quest in there, but first I want to see if there's a way to... There we go.
Have you guys watched the YouTubers, Vila or whatever, that do the gaming content?
Which ones? There's a lot of those.
They're like the massive, the biggest ones.
Are you talking about VTubers?
No. No,
Gamers?
a YouTuber channel.
There's a...
We are one. Don't you?
Don't you
You know
understand?
how let there is a
No, like, I'm so... But, like, you're gonna have to give us more than that.
Looking for it. Looking for it.
Like, I watch people... There's, like, Donkey... Who do I watch? There's Donkey, there's Sestak...
World?
Who?
NPC Man or something?
Oh, that's like that TikTok trend of like
Oh,
pretending to be
Vila La Dirt League
People
is the
are
name of it.
No, I don't watch them.
Yeah.
I think I've seen a few of their things, like, suggested, but... They seemed basic.
Too basic.
How
Well,
dare
it's
you?
like... it's like the people I watch are I will watch Donkey's stuff. I will watch Cezess Tentech stuff because it's very funny, even if it's like peak 4chan humor, to be honest. Also, why is this now flooded with acid? I could have sworn this wasn't flooded with acid about 5 minutes ago. Yeah, this is the starting zone. Why is it covered in acid? Who are the other people I watch? I can find them really quickly. But I don't. Why do I know? I know Viva La Dirt League, but are they Rocket League people?
No, man. No. It's your kind of humor. They make fun of like armor and games and.
Oh, that's why I didn't. I think I remember why. No, I watch Killing Experience, Tech, and that's pretty much it. And also Donkey, but I'm not subscribed to Donkey because Donkey already he doesn't need Donkey's fine. He doesn't need subscribers.
Doesn't need subscribers.
He's got 1 billion subscribers. People at Dirt League. Have I ever watched any of their stuff? I'm trying to think if I'd ever seen. I remember why I don't watch them. I don't watch them because their thumbnails are the most like traditional clickbait bullshit, and I hate that stuff. Like
So you hate that they're playing the game.
I get that they're playing the game, but their thumbnails are just like so. Every time somebody does the YouTuber face, like the surprised YouTuber face, like just a little part of me dies inside.
That's your only reason, man? Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm not gonna watch videos. So maybe they're really funny. Maybe I will. You're telling me they're great now, so maybe I will watch their stuff. But the thing is, whenever I see people doing that sort of stuff, my assumption is that they're garbage. And they're doing it because they're bad and they can't actually make things that are funny. So then I don't watch their stuff.
I find them funny. I find them funny. You should watch it again and see. Maybe you won't like it, but I like it.
I mean, I'll try it. I was trying to figure out like why I would never have watched them. And the answer is because they're doing the thumbnails that make me want to stab people. Like,
Oh god.
But, like, that's just the meta, dude. I don't know.
That is the meta. Yeah, why are you mad at the meta? Just...
I'm allowed to be mad at the meta.
Well,
No. No, you are.
boys.
But, like, all the big dogs do that. That's just what...
And,
Yeah.
and so what?
If you want to
See,
be a
I
big
don't-
dog, you gotta do it. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that that's where we're at, right? That it's not about making good things, it's about making things that look like they belong on the front of the National Enquirer.
I mean,
Hey,
yeah. I don't know.
You don't find any of that annoying at all?
Like, I'm annoyed by it, but not to the degree where I would prevent myself from watching that content or
Well,
deny myself from using that advantage, right?
Pangolin. Oh, it's a paladin pangolin. I like that.
Now, to be fair, I might just be like, oh man, I really hate that. I don't want to do that. But like, because like, for example, like I kind of do that, right, with like my company and like advertising strategy, right?
Yeah.
But like,
Oh, yeah. No, you don't. Do you do baity advertisements like you won't believe like this incredible like do you do that sort of stuff?
I don't, but I should. Or like, better yet, like,
This is the same thing.
but like,
What do you mean?
the thing is, like, I'm not against doing it though. Like, if push came to shove, I would do it. You know,
But why
Like-
don't you do it?
lazy.
Lazy or
Not
because
because
you
I don't
think
want
it's
to.
tacky and cheap?
It's laziness. That is my excuse.
Yeah. Why?
It's
If
like
something would give you an advantage, why would you do it?
like
Because it's here's the reason I don't like it is because in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't give you an advantage. It's a temporary advantage because it turns the whole thing into an arms race, right? Making a thumbnail
I
is
don't
no...
even think it gives you a temporary advantage. It gives you a permanent advantage.
But here's the thing. If everybody is forced to do it, then every thumbnail looks like that. At which point, every thumbnail now gives you no information and is just bait, right? It doesn't... You've made everything worse. What's the term for it? Race to the bottom, I think?
Yeah, but... I mean, you could argue that, but, like, this is not going away.
No, it's not. But it is a race to the bottom. It's like... Do you remember the era when, like, before they were, like, YouTube thumbnails had to be accurate? Where all the thumbnails were horny? Like,
I mean,
really
they still
horny?
are, though.
What?
They still are, though.
No, not as much as they used to be. Used to be way hornier.
But, like, can't you use a thumbnail that's not even ever shown as a part of the video?
Yep.
So, like,
but it used to be. It used to be like. Do you remember? Like, I'm talking like probably like 2008, because I remember this being a thing when I was trying to like watch videos in high school.
Honestly, my memory is shit. So like, no.
Josh,
but...
do you remember any of this?
No, I don't either. But I would also say, but now when you just hover over a video, it just rips off the thumbnail right away, and it starts like playing clips of the video now too.
Yeah.
Automatically. So I was listening to Mr. Beast talk about it, and he's like, well, now the thumbnails aren't nearly as important as they used to be in the first place. We have to make sure the first, like, little chunk that viewers see is correct.
Yeah.
So he's, like, completely changed it. I would say, even if you don't hate the thumbnail, it's now even the thumbnail is kind of going away. Like, it's still important, but it's not nearly as important as it once was.
I still think it's hugely important.
Yeah. Well, that's just...
I don't like that it became like less about making good stuff and more about playing the meta for a lot of these things.
Well, like, you make the good stuff, but then you play the meta to have people watch your good stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like...
You gotta get them on the video. Your video still has to be good to keep them there, but you want to get them at least to the video.
I don't know. I mean, this is kind of weird content for a stream, but like...
But nobody watches my stuff, Kyle, so it's fine.
That's just the depression talking, man. I don't know, man. Like, PMA.
People watch my videos, but people never watch my streams, right? Was what I determined. I think it's good stream content.
Too real for me. Okay? Unsubscribe.
You're killing my engagement numbers, Kyle. Okay, so this guy's gimmick is all walls, which is not great. So I probably need to go build a piercing team that... Why is my AP building? Oh, because I got AP down. That's why. That's why it's building so badly. Oh, and he keeps missing because I just debuffed his accuracy a ton. Smack only takes out one. Oh man, does Call for Help only work once per fight, I wonder? I don't know, Josh, are you annoyed by when people like do the whole thing where they buy when they buy like likes and stuff for their GitHub repos?
I mean,
I'm probably not going to those GitHub repos that have bought likes. I didn't even know that was a thing.
well, I know that's a thing for lots of things, right? Like,
Yeah.
Amazon
Not
reviews,
another one, right?
likes.
It'd be it'd be very hard for you to buy likes for robotics repos.
No, it'd be very.
Not have someone just trash them if they're not actually good, right? So if they
that's fair.
buy life to get like initial
Nice
recognition and it's like actually decent, then sure. But if
I'm
it's
sure
not
a lot
good,
of
if
it is for
Like, how do you even monetize GitHub? Like, just like,
I don't know. I don't. Yeah, that's just,
This is our brand new crypto project. Shibba-dooba-dooba-da.
I guess that's true.
well, isn't all crypto projects just a scam?
How dare
That's
you
how-
imply that all the people who are engaged in a massive, like, theoretical land grab for attention spans in crypto are all just a bunch of grifting hacks? There are dozens of people in that ecosystem who believe in what they're doing. Now, does the ecosystem consist of millions and millions of... Actually, probably not even that many. Probably like a million people. But it's like a million people and like 5 people who are actually in it for the tech. 5,000 people who say they're in it for the tech. And then a million people who just want to get rich quick.
No, it's just the newest scam.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Well, apparently SpaceX sold all their crypto semi-recently, and it made the
that's
price
hilarious.
of Bitcoin plunge. Apparently they sold like $735 million worth of their Bitcoin. Things I know because I like reading the anti-crypto subreddits. I don't know, sometimes those subreddits are fun because it's like millions of people lost thousands, it's like thousands of people lost over $1 million when they put all their money into this is a scam coin. Like that'll literally be the name of it, right? Or like, and it's like, did you really not see this coming at all?
Hey,
Oh, come on, man.
Did
They-
Bitcoin,
the
like,
thing is,
after
they're not
something
getting.
recently?
They're not getting what?
Oh, no, there we go.
Well, I was gonna say they're not buying the scam coins, right? Someone else, they trust someone else, and that other person is the person that's scamming them. It's always
No.
the human factor. They
Oh,
trust
yeah.
someone else, and they do it, and then that person is actually scamming them, right? Like I think if you put someone to actually buy like straight up crypto, you know, most of those people aren't gonna buy it in the first place, but they'll trust someone else who will buy it. You know, so
cool.
not so good. At least that's my opinion.
So some of them, some of these people are like, it's like, yeah, your grandma is like, I've actually been really like, every time I talk with Grampy, I'm always like, nobody's trying to get you to buy into any like investment schemes, right? Because like, he would be the target for it, but it's like, I actually am often worried somebody would try to like rip him off with that sort of stuff.
I don't
I mean,
think so.
lots of people scam seniors, so.
No, a lot of people like senior scam. Like it's depressing how big of a thing it is.
Yeah.
Like some
They're, like-
people are just garbage human beings.
There's like a lot of like mail scams too that my grandma gets, where it's
Mail
like
fraud.
they'll give like, oh, I send you a nickel, send us $50 as a show of good faith or whatever. So whatever religious cause.
Is that? Yeah. Is that actually a thing that happens?
Yeah.
That's depressing.
And like sometimes we'll get like spam calls
Greetings.
too. But thankfully,
Say.
like my grandma's still like alert enough, even at like 94 years of
Wonderful.
age, to like not be that susceptible. But like there's a couple things
Here we go.
like, or like payment processing
Yep.
for credit cards. It'd be like, oh yeah, set it up with us or whatever. It's like,
I mean,
I'm
that's
not gonna
stuff
do
like,
that over the phone.
yeah.
I know.
Metal beat plastic. I don't remember.
Metal beats plastic.
I don't
You know
remember
what
if it does.
In
there's,
what?
like, there appear to be,
Ability
like,
to break?
well, no, there's so actually yes, like literally, plastic suppresses nature in this game. If you use plastic on like certain nature elements, it debuffs them.
Debuffs them. Yeah, that
Okay,
makes
so
sense
there's
to
a
me.
lot of these people use a lot of walls. Do I have any? Um. Interesting. Wow, that's a lot of attacks. Battering ram on accuracy. Critical hit on type advantage. I think this has type advantage. I could be wrong. Yes, it does. Invitation. So
So
far,
have you
these...
gotten,
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
have you gotten a new keyboard?
No, I have my current one.
Like my super cool keyboard?
Oh my god. So I saw a whole there was a video I watched recently that was all about just like how programmers flex. And one of them was like you have keyboards that you like don't don't need basically. Like one of them was the keyboard, one of them was like how often you like have contributions on GitHub, even if they're not like useful.
Yes, definitely if you have a bunch of green shit on your GitHub page. That's a flex. But keyboards, no, it's I don't know. I'm not actually really sure how much of a flex a keyboard is. I think it sort of is.
Well, it's not about having a nice keyboard. It's about having one. It's like switching your like. For example, you type in Dvorak now, don't you?
Yeah. No, I am the top of the food chain now. I have a split
Apex.
keyboard. I'm an apex predator. But I have a split keyboard, right? The Moonlander keyboard. It's
Yeah.
Dvorak, and
Yeah.
I'm using Vim.
You are yes,
Yeah.
you are the exact person that this video was like kind of making fun of. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I have ascended to the top. And let me tell you, it was a terrible decision.
Wait,
The
was it?
Dvorak? Really?
Don't switch to Dvorak, because then you can't use anyone else's keyboard. Don't get a special customized keyboard, because again, then you can't use anyone else's keyboard. The only thing I've done that's right is switch to Vim. Vim's a good decision.
Everything else was a mistake.
Everything else has been a mistake. Yep, but I'm too far down the rabbit hole now, so it's a done deal. Yeah.
Alright, let's smack you. Beating the crap out of you. It's interesting. I really like this game's combat. I really am like very mid on its like world and exploration. Suction cup darts.
Yeah, it's not. It is a major waste of time.
What are all the invitation. What are all your fellow flexers going to say about you now, though?
I don't know. No one's at my level. So there's nothing to flex on anyone, because they all just think I'm stupid. So it doesn't matter. Like, zero. It has zero bearing. I think if I had other people to flex on, yeah, sure, make a bit more sense. But I don't have that, so
Is Katie?
what's
Katie
the
looks at
point?
it and it's just like, no,
Katie thinks it's stupid. I mean, everyone thinks it's stupid.
I think Tyler and Chris would think it was cool.
It makes me happy, so, there's that, but, like, I've realized that it's been a massive mistake. I think if I program more on my personal PC, it'd make more sense.
Yeah.
Which, will hopefully happen at some point. At some point. Who knows when. Yeah, Chris would probably think those guys would think it's cool. They like the different switches and all the other stuff, so.
14 saplings in Harbor Town. Are these splinters? I like leafy bushes. You put bushes in your house. See, like, this is one of those weird decisions for this game where it's like, it's not a wrong decision by any means, but the game is like, hey, we're gonna have a voiced song, but it only plays when you enter houses. We're only gonna have the vocals kick in when you enter a house. Cool idea, dynamic audio tracking based on where you are in the area, but it's also like, it's kind of off-putting might be the wrong word. It's kind of dissonant from the rest of the game, which is like, hey, this is like a little Pokemon game.
No, that's just definitely someone thought this was cool and wanted to put it in.
Sometimes, like...
Sometimes you just gotta remember that developers are human and want to do things that are fun and interesting.
I do, but
and
it's
not
like...
always optimal. Right?
Sometimes, yeah, but sometimes, like, you work on something and you go, does this fit, right? And does it fit the tone, or does it fit our design, or does it fit what we're doing? The
Sometimes they,
no.
it's called the sunk cost fallacy, and they've got to do it. So they've already put too much effort into it, and so they're using it, regardless of whether it's good or not.
That I can believe.
So, trust me, that happens all the time. How's Satal doing, man?
I think he's... Actually, I don't know. I know that he had something happen this week. I think he was, like, either sick or something. Mostly because I was asking him if he would... I need him to edit a video for me. And it's not done yet. I was mostly like, haha, hey, is the video done? And he's like, no, actually, I had, like, some things happen. I'm like, oh, okay, well, now I feel like a jerk for asking about this.
You're fired.
I think you already discussed about it before. I wouldn't feel too bad.
Well, no, it's like also like the video is apparently, I don't know. It's technically it's longer, but
big video.
It's like 7 minutes. I want to see if there's anything else down here.
Wait.
In this train station. Interesting that the NPC has... So in theory, you'd only ever come down here with one very specific character, but they wrote custom dialogue for this other NPC being the one that you bring down. So that means that there's either more to this dungeon than I thought originally. There is. No, wait, that's a warp that warps you back. It's in a loop. That's such a weird thing to account for. Yeah, okay, so that just warps you to the side of the screen. So if I go this way, I would expect yes. I don't know. The game's mostly good. It's just it feels like less time was spent on the design of the world, like the not the like tone of the world, right? But the literal like layout of the world and how things interact and shape with the world than was on the combat system. Which, like, I guess is good. Better to have a good core mechanic and crummy traversal than, like, great traversal and then a mechanic that no one ever wants to interact with, but it's still weird. Oh, wait, right. So this is the part that's miserable. Because I'm supposed to bring this box all the way up. I think I could use that my magnetism ability near that pylon as well, Mr. NPC. But I also need you to, like, get out of my way so you're not blocking my path to it. These are both boring. I'm not obligated to fight you, and so I shall not. Also, as long as I'm playing this, then I don't have to play Rain World. And I find that game legitimately traumatizing. That game is like Dark Souls, but you don't get any stronger. You only learn more about how the game works. And I find that stressful.
Hey, it sounds like, what was that game called? Tunic. Sounds like a fantastic time.
Did you like Tunic?
I mean, I sucked at it, but I think I overall liked it. A lot of my suffering was self-inflicted, though. You know, not getting the shield at the right time, not getting other power-ups, you know, before I face those enemies at the right time.
Did you just not find the shield or something, or?
I did a whole area and a half that was supposed to have the shield for without the shield.
Oh. Sounds
And
like
I did that like a lot of times, like with other things like the wand and like, yeah. But like,
goof.
I mean that's like just part of the intention, right? Like that could happen, just like in the freeformness, which is a good thing.
Yep. Did you play Stray?
No, I watched Tyler play it, so it's like, I kind of already beat the game then, you know.
Normally this is where I, like, shame you for saying that, but...
That's literally the case with so many
yeah,
games, though.
apparently for Stray that's literally the case. So you're saying I could just watch somebody play through Baldur's Gate and it would be basically the same thing?
I mean, you get, yeah, one slice of it, yeah. Like...
Basically identical.
I mean, you'd be able to tell if you'd like it or not, right? I don't know. It is roll numbers, watch cutscene, turn-based strategy of the game. I don't know. Like, I think the biggest driving force for anyone playing this game is probably just the cutscenes. So, like, if someone were to, like, watch a movie compilation of a playthrough of just cutscene, yeah, it'd probably be a pretty good experience, like 80% of it. Like, the combat feels good, but, like, at some point, it gets just to be, like, a chore once you get, like, your bread and butter, like, okay, this is what we're doing, you know,
also, this
99%.
this game just roasted the human race. They're like... Because the premise of this world is an isekai, just pulls in people from other places. This character is like, yeah, I keep hearing all these weird, like, things people hear. It's like fascist uprisings, climate change, like massive global wars. It's like, imagine a world in which they had all of these things at once. How doomed they would be. Screw you too, game. Let's see. Ah, crud, I'm too dead for that. Oh look, Will is playing Baldur's Gate,
I mean,
just like
Playing-
every other person on the planet.
yeah. I'm surprised how long it's taking me to like just beat the game. Like I'm still in Act 2, man, and I've gotten like 60 hours in or something. Like,
Isn't that how video games are supposed to work? Supposed to be like $5 for 50 years of entertainment. Anything else, you should pirate it.
maybe. I don't know. I'm used to most games of being done in like
A couple days.
60 hours. Like
Yeah.
if I were to like, you know, expand the total threshold of like that probably implies that like because like a lot of people like you look online, it's like, oh yeah, it's 100 hours for a playthrough. And I'm like,
No, it's not.
yeah.
You're like, ah, yes. By full playthrough, you mean do everything, finish all the secret bosses, collect every weapon, and max level them.
Wait, what?
Hey, it's Cody.
We're talking about how long Baldur's Gate is.
Yeah, I'm like 60 hours in and I'm still only in Act 2.
Okay, I actually have a great question about this. Kyle,
Yeah.
should I
Oh!
follow the story or should I just fucking explore like a madman?
More like a madman.
Okay,
I mean,
because
you'll
like,
need it honestly just to get the levels, like the XP. But,
okay. Also,
now
you
that
were
Keegan's
right. I
got
should
it-
not have played tactician. I fucked up.
Yeah, like I'm doing it, but please do not follow my footsteps. Okay, it's not fun. I'm not.
No,
having
I'm
a good
doing it.
time.
I'm doing it.
Why?
Because
I'm
you're
telling
both
you explicitly
idiots.
not.
You're both like, this thing is bad and you shouldn't do it. We're both gonna do it because we're masochists.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know.
Um,
I mean, let me know what like cheese strategy you come up with to like try to trivialize the content as much as humanly possible. I
mean,
actually did bite the bullet and respect and then respect back to fucking do the thing I told you I wasn't gonna do, Fritz. I wanted the scene, okay?
Yeah.
Whatever. I hate that I did this.
I got off the Nautilus and spent I think 12 deaths trying to kill the
Yeah,
brain
those
things.
fuckers, dude. I had to look up a guide on how to do it.
Oh, okay, so there was
Yeah.
a puddle of mysterious liquid that's flammable. So I used a flame bolt that ignited it. Insta killed one because I got a crit. The other two, there was high ground next to me. I hopped on the high ground, and then just witch bolt the whole fucking time.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically like my solution. I didn't even end up igniting that. I just had the cleric girl Shadowheart cast guiding bolt on each of the enemies, and then I think on like I was a druid, so like I shape shifted, or I was a druid of the spore, so I was using the
this
cantrip, I
guy's
forget,
using-
like chilling touch.
Can I record this? No. Bummer.
Oh yeah, he's playing a game where you record his enemies, capture them.
Yeah, in cassette tapes.
He's like that one guy in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you know?
Is there somebody who has a stand that does that?
Yeah, he puts them into a CD. CD?
Oh, that's
Oh,
it's
part 6 spoilers.
I mean,
no, that's
like, if we stop here, it's fine, okay?
Yeah.
But
it's
Pussy.
dolphin.
Yeah. It's,
What is
it's
it?
Pussy.
Yeah, Puccini.
Puccini. Was that his name? Is that how it's pronounced?
Technically, he's the strongest JoJo character in all of JoJo history.
I did not know it was Puccini.
Mm-hmm. Father Puccini.
mm. Anyway, yeah. I mean, I am having a good time though with short rests of the build, but I do think it's definitely one of those things where it's like you probably should only spec into it like
Isn't the
After you
trade-off
get
for it that you have no
you have no like you have little
no
bursts.
burst? Like you have
Well, you don't have
infinite
no burst.
sustain, but you
Yeah.
will never. If the enemy also has sustain, then you will die.
No, you'll out sustain any enemy that has sustain. You just if you have to protect a threat by killing them before they can get to the threat, you're not going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Like, unless you spec out of.
So the build is perfect unless you're trying to do the one thing that you wanted to do.
Yes, but like that's literally the first time it's ever come across, like that I have had to do this.
I just think it's funny that. Like,
Yeah. But like, what are the chances? You know, maybe you just like take the L and just not even. I mean, it was only 400 gold, and that's like pretty cheap once you get to Act 2. But yeah,
Why? 'Cause
I will say
and you have to like resurrect them.
no. Like respec meaning like you could just
Oh.
if you have like a problem, right, where it's like, oh man, this composition doesn't work, you can just change your composition, right? But and like theoretically, I wouldn't even have to change it that. Like I did do a full respec just because I didn't believe in any of my characters, but like I did like
You didn't
basically-
believe?
I did double paladin, double cleric, because cleric has this amazing spell
Yep.
called Guardian Spirit, where you can just move through enemies and they just fucking die.
That seems kind of garbage or broken.
It was very broken.
Hey Kyle, how do I take a rest?
It's in the bottom right of like your action bar. There's like
Camping resting
long
menu.
rest. There's long rest, short rest. You want to do your short rest first and then your long rest. That's all I'll say for now. Yeah.
Yep.
Are you implying that he'll be attacked when he takes the long rest?
No comment. So,
Multiple shot. I want to see what the evolved form of this like gun dinosaur is.
probably Greymon. You know? You ever think about that?
It's War Greymon!
I forget he's not. He hit. Yeah. Basically, you know, Digimon, man.
The Sprit's not like Digimon, you monster.
No, he does not, it's not like he doesn't like
I
it.
just don't care. Like, same reason I don't care about like knockoff sodas at like, you know, Walmart.
How dare you?
When they're-
Digimon
when they're
is
like,
much
when they're like,
superior
when they're like
to Pokemon.
Hilltop Liquid next to the Mountain Dew. I'm not like, oh wow, incredible. I'm like,
Digimon,
alright.
Digimon has gun animals, literally cute animals that evolve into just literally a gun.
I will
How could
say
you
that
not
like
think that's
the
superior
only
to
thing about
Pokemon?
Digimon that has ever really cracked me up is I saw a bit about like how Digimon evolution works. Now, in fact, what is the Digimon? That there's a Digimon where it's just like it's a spooky ghost, and it evolves into a Digimon that is just the exact same Digimon, but now it has a clip like an MS Paint hat on. That killed me. That just killed me.
I mean, I don't know what Digimon that is. Off the
Like
top
it's
of my
like
head. There's a lot.
I mean, it's so the one that the base one is one which just like it's just like a Digimon with just like it's a ghost with a lot of teeth. Like
Oh, I remember that. He was in the OG set. Yeah. Soulmon.
yeah,
is-
Soulmon evolved has like an evolution that's just Soulmon but now with a hat, and it's like that I find incredible.
Oh yeah, but then we get Phantomon.
What is Phantomon just now has a gun and a hat?
No, now then he's like a Reaper ghost, and then
Alright,
he evolves
so-
into Piedmon. And Piedmon is like one of the Dark Lords.
Alright, so we have Soulmon. Oh, Bakemon. So we have Bakemon,
Yeah.
which is just ghost with teeth.
Yep.
And then,
Yep.
oh, why the fuck does it have 90 next forms? So then it turns into Soulmon. It turns into Phantomon, which is this is just the Final Fantasy like mid game boss. And why does this have? Then it turns into this is a Final Fantasy end game boss.
Are you looking at Piedmon?
I'm looking at Piedmon. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, Piedmon's one of the Dark Masters. He's like one of the final villain guys.
what is it? Chaos Piedmon. Chaos Piedmon is just Piedmon, but now we've rendered it with 3D art. What about
I think it's a
Volta
recolor
Voltron?
actually.
Okay, I want to read you this just entry to the Wikipedia page as an explanation of why I can't take this franchise seriously. Bautamon is a demon man Digimon. It is the vilest, most wicked Digimon, to which the, quote, malevolent fist, end quote, grudgeful hand, born from malice data that the dark area overflows with, served as the source of evil caused by Mayata-san to be forcibly absorbed into Paidamon. It lacks Paidamon and Mayata-san's sense of self and acts according to the intentions clenched by the malevolent fist. Those intentions are the eradication of light, so as to corrode the world with darkness. You could cut that out by saying, it's evil created by evil, and you would lose no information about this thing.
But flavor.
Yeah, the flavor, man.
That's not flavor, we're paid by the word to write this. I will say, it does look like a combination of Dr. Octopus and like a necromancer pirate captain, so that's kind of cool.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
If I have empty bottles and then I cast grease on the ground and use the bottles to scoop up the grease, will I get a bottle of grease?
I have not tried that, but probably.
I'm gonna try that.
That's actually genius.
I know, right? I'm thinking about it. I'm like, that might work.
Let's see.
Because like that would explain so much. Because I've been hoarding those like bottles that are like pre-filled with like different reagents. And I'm like, man, how could I like alchemy is a thing in this game. So it's like
It is. I haven't
never
tried it
used
yet.
it.
Okay,
But-
so I want to go see the...
Also, should I buy gear or just find it?
You should steal it. Is the real answer. But
Can I pickpocket? Well, I'm only a level 2. I don't know if I can
do
get-
it? That's something I've only theorized is the optimal way, but never actually tried.
Is that because
I mean,
you're
I could
goody
save
two-shoes?
scum and do it.
Basically, I am a goody two-shoes on this run. Like,
Because you've got
I-
2
I-
paladins and 2 cleric, and you decided that your party that consists purely of men and women of God should not, in fact, be like, yes, crime.
well, I mean, I'm back to my old school druid comp again, but like, I do have one paladin, and it's like, God, for
Unlimited
paladin,
druid
do
works?
not do paladin, man. For your
Why
first
not?
place. Because if you break your oath, you just have to fucking save scum. Like,
I thought
it's
you just
so-
made the Fallen Paladin. Isn't that what everybody wanted to do?
No. I mean,
They don't have Broken Oath Paladin in the game yet.
No, they do. They have oath.
Do they?
You just have to break your oath to get to it.
Hmm.
Yeah, just break
So
the
there's,
oath.
I think they,
See, but then you could multi-class into an Oathbreaker Paladin, and then multi-class into a Warlock.
you see, but here's the biggest problem with that, Cody. Okay, whenever you want to multi-class or respec, and you're an Oathbreaker, instead of paying 100 gold, you gotta pay 1,000 gold.
Just don't
Hmm.
respect.
Famous last words. Just like
Just play your class. Hey, you know what the
No.
real solution is? It's called don't play tactician.
no, it's called save scum. But
Yeah, I would say save scum.
You're sure it's not just don't play tactician?
No.
Oh, that's...
Where? I thought I found like a... Did they patch that? I thought there was an item that I found that was like guaranteed worth 100 gold.
early on,
Yeah. You can find it under a rock. It's like a hidden treasure for the Harper treasures.
you might need a shovel for that. I don't know.
I do. I have a shovel.
Okay, well then I don't know. I will
Yeah.
say, there's like a lot of lootables. Like I think the oysters are like 5 to
Oh,
10
boy.
gold pieces. Yeah, I know, but like every little bit matters. when
It
you
does. Yeah.
really-
Okay, so I'm gonna sell this, and then I'm gonna try to loot all of this dude's gold by stealing it from him.
Wouldn't it make more sense to just steal him because he's got the gold beforehand?
No.
Well, I'm gonna sell my
you-
gear to him,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
steal it back, and then resell it to him.
Well, I don't know if you could refence stolen goods. It is marked as stolen.
Okay, well then I'll just steal his money after.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna
Oh.
save some until I can, because I want to make sure I can actually do this. Jesus Christ,
But,
this armor is really...
Yeah, it's like
Expensive.
1,000 fucking gold. But like one of my other friends, Chase, like he just stole it. Where he somehow stole like +1 studded, or +1 splint armor or whatever. Like, and then like he got caught, but he just ended up in jail, and then was like a fugitive for like 1 day. But like, what that means to me, is just once you're done with the town, try to steal something, then be a fugitive for a day.
So,
I think I'm just gonna steal and see if I can get away with it.
This is why this is this is why everybody should play this game and not play actual D&D.
Well, yeah, this is not.
We can do
actual
all of
D&D.
the railroading and bullshit in this game instead of a D&D campaign.
Exactly. Yes. You can be just absolute pieces of shit instead of playing the game in this one, and I appreciate that. Just get all that murder hoboing out of your system.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is 6 potions of healing because I need those things.
I wonder if it's possible to. Can I just walk in?
I should probably get a. God, trap disarm toolkits are expensive. Fuck.
Yeah.
Just don't get hit.
No. You at least need to buy like one of those, or steal. I don't know.
I'm gonna try to steal it. All right, I'm gonna barter. We bartered. I sold them my shit. Now I'm going to leave.
Yeah, the sleight of hand or like the thieves tools are pretty common, but trap disarm kits are very uncommon.
Okay,
And,
we've officially. Okay. Is there not an invisibility spell that my rogue has yet?
Not at level 1, dude. Not even at level 2. Maybe at level 3.
Damn, you're
There-
right.
At level 3 you get invisibility, but like it still breaks upon interaction. Ripperino, Josserino.
Oh.
Did Josh drop?
Yeah.
He's probably gonna go. He said he was gonna go to the gym.
It did not work, Kyle. Did not work.
Like you tried to steal and he caught you, or like?
He immediately caught me.
Well, like I said, theory crafted. I don't know actually how it.
I mean, I think I'll wait till I find some sort of invisibility spell. And then just save
Like-
scum the fuck out of that.
Do you have a rogue yet?
Yeah. I've got, whatchamacallit.
You got Asta? Okay.
Device lost.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that happens whenever you, You might want to just reload save. I mean, sorry.
So,
You-
Kyle, you told him
I'm
to do
leading
something
him
that
astray.
makes him.
I'm leading him astray, I'm sorry.
You told him to do
I know.
something that you thought might work that made him lose, like, the special magical device important to the plot.
No,
No,
not like,
we're good.
it's just like expensive at early game. I don't know. It's like, in a world where, like, you're fighting for 10 gold pieces, right?
Yeah.
50 gold, like a 68 gold piece, like, disarm kit. Is, it hurts.
The trap disarm kit is 240 gold for me.
That's if you, like, it counts all the multiples of it, right? It's not per, I don't
That's
think.
one.
That's one?
Yeah, this guy's selling it for that much.
Oh, check your reputation with him. If it's like orange, that might be why.
Is it because you just tried to
It
steal
was.
from him?
Yeah.
No, I saved scum before that.
Oh, so maybe he just hates you? I don't know.
Fun. Oh, I did do a tiefling thing, because I'm a tiefling.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's
Is-
that
is
first
he-
area.
Is he not a tiefling? There's a lot of
Mhm.
tieflings, though, in that area.
He's the only, gnome in the area.
Okay, yeah, that probably explains it.
He's just racist.
Yeah.
No mist.
And I did specifically pander to the racism. That makes sense. There's one other vendor, I think, behind me.
Let's take this guy out.
I'm gonna be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a. Okay, no.
I am thinking about modding this, though. I'm not sure if I should yet.
What mods are you going to install?
There's a few cosmetic ones that looked really cool.
Okay. Define cosmetics.
Alterations for the NPCs.
Okay. Just like extra outfits?
Like full-on face swaps, body swaps, things like that. I wanted to ask Hal one more thing too. Damn.
What was it?
If there's a better option for highlighting things to interact with, because sometimes I don't realize I can.
I think there is a settings for toggling that, but it doesn't show everything.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, because like I can press Alt and that'll show me most things I can interact with.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm still missing things, and I don't. I got FOMO, man. I don't want to miss out on anything. So I'm like,
My dude,
"Duh."
it's D&D game. You're gonna foam the moment.
I
You're gonna
know.
miss out. Just that's what the second playthrough is for. With all that free time that
know.
you have.
Was this a dead body? Oh man, these people just killed this guy. Examine. Asmodeus Tiefling. Humanoid. He's resistant to fire, he's dead. But why? How, is there a way to inspect the area? See, that's the other neat thing I want to ask him is like, is there a way to like look at everything around me and be like, oh, this is
the work of an enemy stand.
well, like, do I notice anything in this area, kind of thing, you know?
Okay.
Hmm. They said they were eating soup. Oh, and his
Check the-
belongings were there too.
Check the soup. Maybe it's poisoned.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna do it because it's all red and I want to get caught. Let's... What's in this crate? Okay, well, no one's looking. Steal a bedroll.
Hey. Another set of real estate agents defeated.
Hmm.
I saw one of the best, like, meme things I've seen in a while for, like, a thing to do if you find a dragon.
Yep.
Convince it to join a realty scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you get caught by a dragon, gonna kill you. Because dragons want money, they want loot. Convince him to join a realty scheme with you. Did this crash again? It
The
did.
game?
Yeah.
That sucks.
What is going on?
Oh, there's something up there. Oh, I didn't. Let's do this.
Oh, that sucks. Hmm. The client launcher is taking up a lot, but like 75% of my memory is used on that. Discord's taking up a chunk. Steam is another. Hmm.
Oh no, now I'm slower. 50%. Come on, come on. No, come on. not using my high tier ice tape on this thing.
Ah, I've only played 4 hours. I need to play more.
What's stopping you? What could possibly be stopping you?
Family and well, crashes.
Yeah, I can see that.
God, these things are so fucking good. I got these new snacks. They're Skippy peanut butter wafer bars.
Yep.
It's like wafer bars with peanut butter between them.
Okay.
They're like thin layers. Oh, slap.
I can actually change the hook.
This is interesting.
Get myself back up in nurse. Cord.
Is Baldur's Gate 3 downloading? What is going on here?
Is it patching?
I don't know. I think it was. Oh, it's validating the integrity of the game.
16%.
But I
that's
didn't-
not great.
Tell it to.
Come on, 50-50. I just want to catch this silly bird.
And so all files were validated.
Oh, this is just an ice. Okay, I thought that was like an ice 5 too, but that's just ice 9. It's just a. Let's try this.
Long rest using only alcohol.
Come on. This bird is being annoying.
Hey Kyle, is there a better resource to like find stuff in the world besides just hitting the alt button all the time?
So like that lets you know pretty much of like what's available. So
Yeah.
There still could be other things that are like hidden or like there, but you actually have to use your eyes for. That's really
So
dumb.
just intuitive stuff.
Yeah.
Damn.
So like, yeah. Basically, if anything looks like a potion, just grab it.
Whoops.
Sometimes they don't pop. That doesn't show up on the alt thing. But the other things that won't show up on alt are like books or like paintings. Paintings sometimes don't show up. Paintings are actually pretty valuable.
How much
Also
time do you
game
guys
crashed
spend?
twice.
Are you guys just stealing other people's stuff?
I have been exploring and fighting goblins. Lots of goblins. Just all of the goblins.
Not the question I asked.
Well,
Also, it
it
still
is because I
counts.
haven't been stealing.
It still counts as stealing if you're taking it from them.
They're enemies.
They're not people. They're
I mean, they're not technically. People implies you're a person, which implies you're a human.
I mean, they are people, but they can communicate. You can actually side with them if you wanted to.
I don't know. I'm debating
Doesn't.
on bringing the one goblin to go to the goblin healer.
I think that would actually be pretty interesting if it like, as a game, they introduce factions such that like how you play, like if you're a good guy or a bad guy or like whatever, you know, lawful, whatever. It like locks you out of other companions to like force you to do multiple playthroughs. But
Do they not do that?
I mean, kind of, but not.
I mean, I know there's
there should be
definitely
more-
like
there should be
you
more
get blocked from
followers.
having all companions. Like if you can't
Yeah.
perfectly execute certain things.
I mean, yeah, like if I didn't save scum, like this last thing, I would have lost a companion forever.
I know also you can't lose Gale.
You can't. I press X to doubt, but no.
I don't know if you
can't
want
say-
spoilers or not, but
How do you
No.
know? Like,
TikTok, unfortunately.
okay. That's unfortunate, man, because, like, right now, all I can think of is, like, he's like, the one most guaranteed to die in my book. But,
I mean, let me rephrase that. He can die, but you can't keep him dead.
Spoilers.
I mean, it doesn't really explain, like, how, right? So I think it's okay.
Yeah, or why or any of that.
That seems like a bug, but it's in my.
I can't.
No.
There's
no,
stuff to
something
it
in
that
my
you have
game.
to
I'm not
watch.
talking. I'm not talking about your game. I'm talking
Like,
about
are we fucking NPCs to you, Fred? Like, what the fuck?
Sorry.
That seems like a bug in logic. That's what I thought I was like.
No. Like I there's a thing where you, whenever you let's see, toy hammer, Quackalope. Full story. Is it possible that your save file is corrupt?
Mine?
Or something, that's why it keeps crashing?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Kyle, it's crashed like twice now, by the way.
Are you modding?
No.
Are you running it through Vulkan? Or
I am. Should I not be running through Vulkan?
I would recommend running it through DX11, unless you're actually on a Linux device, and I didn't know that.
Wait, on a what device?
A Linux device?
Okay. See, that I wish I knew.
Yeah.
Spooky boy. Okay, so
I was really unsure of which one was the better one to play, but I thought because I had AMD, I should be running Vulkan. But no, so it's DirectX.
You see, I thought that, but apparently everyone I've told that to has had issues, so, you know,
Well.
maybe it is just DirectX 11 or bust.
What just happened? Did the
What?
game just reset?
Did you not save?
Oh no, okay, there it is.
Okay.
No, I did, but like, I mean, like, it did the startup of, oh, do you want to see, you know, adult content in this? Can you do the sliders for darkness? I'm like, whoa. What happened to all my save data?
That makes sense because, like, yeah, it's a new way to represent it graphically. So,
Just to scare me.
What is that?
do I already have a what's the difference between a Bulletino and a Velociraptor? Is this a Bulletino? Is it?
Yeah, we're playing with DirectX 11 now.
Oh.
fuck yes. I can finally get rid of my ugly ass Githyanki hireling. But I had
What are you replacing them with?
bear.
Basic.
My bear hung bundle. Okay.
Yeah. Back here.
Wow, these guys do not have a high catch chance.
Oh, last thing, Kyle, was there a way to examine just in general things? Like, not like hit examine, but like physically be like, throw a detection roll or something?
75%. Okay, that's actually better.
I haven't come across that. I really should have thought about that. It seems like everything, like investigation, perception, arcana, history, is all automatic, which kind of sucks.
Okay, well that, I guess, tells me what I kinda need then.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
goodbye, hireling. I barely knew you.
This guy's fast. I don't like that. Also, I don't like why all my attacks keep missing. There we go.
Yeah, I love that there's like effectively, like weight is the only limit on your inventory space, which is like number of slots you can have. Like,
See, I
that is-
will say I've considered on getting some mods. One in particular is a weight removal mod.
I mean,
Oh, see these two.
I think that's fine. Like,
You don't think it
Did
counts as quitting
Well-
and being weak?
no. I mean, because ultimately it is just quality of life, right? Like, if you really wanted to, you could just hop in and out of camp to switch gear sets and loadouts, right? Like, having it all in hand. Like, and there's still, like, an action cost if you want to, like, say, swap a weapon mid-combat. So, like, I don't really see a problem with it.
Game. How was this deck size?
Where is this
128.
dude's soup? Cannon's belongings. Oh! There we go.
Now I unlock the dash power.
There we go. Now I just got a $200 or 200 gold. That's what I'm talking about.
200 gold dollars. Speed up. Just don't one tap me, I'm fine. Still alive. Wait, how am I getting my butt kicked in a bit though? Why can that attack 70% accuracy never hits?
Yep. Worth.
Ow. Ow.
Well, things don't respawn, right?
What do you mean, like? So they can if, like, you do this weird thing where you, like, kill them somehow without triggering combat. But, like, I've noticed this mostly, though, in Act 2, not in Act 1. Like, there was this, like, one monster that, like, I yeeted off a cliff into the water, and then I walked over thinking, like, oh, okay, I killed him, everything's probably fine. And then I got ambushed by a lot of them. And then the guy that I killed came back from the water. And then, like... So that kind of felt cheap, but... Eh.
You mean you tried to cheat the game and then the game punished you for cheating it?
No. If I... Like, range has always been a part of the game, okay? Like, if there's an enemy that's like, oh, I'm only little melee boy, okay?
Fuck
And
me.
you fucking kill him from range. You should stay dead.
You mean you pushed him off a cliff and you didn't see him die, and then he got better?
No. It gave me XP for killing it. Oh, shit. Wait, did it actually?
Did it?
I don't know.
Huh? Huh?
But like, you can't do it more than once. Like, there's no way to respawn him without doing the actual fight. Maybe though.
Wait.
Okay.
So like, I'll theory test that the next time I come across that. Basically, kill the enemy, start fight, flee fight, then re-kill the enemy, and see if I like. But you'd probably just be able to get more XP just by fucking playing the game. Like, I don't. It's not efficient. Whatever.
There's still acid here, or is this just steam water?
We just walk into this place.
Okay.
What if I beat up the rest of these people first? I think the best way to make friends with cultists is to punch them repeatedly.
There's gotta be something about this area that I'm not getting.
What area?
It's right near the starting area. There's like a cave with a bunch of statues. Three statues: a wolf, a bear, and an eagle.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're kind of like turrets, right? They like fuck you up if you get.
Yeah.
So,
But is
like,
there a reason? Like, is there some? There's got to be something in here, right?
There is. It's not too cool though. To be honest, like this is actually an area where I briefly went into it. I found a way to turn off some of them.
Yep.
But like,
I turned off all of them, but
there might be stuff there. I don't know. Like, I just looted, like, there might, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, there might be a hidden corridor I missed, but, like, from my perspective, I didn't, like, see anything else.
yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
climbed all the way to the
Did you
top
help
of
the
hill, found a secret cult, and then they were like, "Sir, this is our secret cult base. Go away." Which is
That guy's gonna kill that.
that there then goblin.
He is. Actually, he's gonna kill the goblin. The goblin who said she could take me to a goblin healer.
So probably should let him kill that goblin. Tape storage. I am done. Alright, so what I wanted to see
Oh,
was if
Shit.
I wanted to see if so I just want to level the Veloci rifle. Deep storage. And I guess I'll level the Carn Viper. Actually, I kind of like the All-Seer. Scampire. Storage. Can I do that? I can't. Good. I didn't like that guy. Tape storage. Actually, pretty close to leveling that, so scratch that.
Damn, 30 on a difficulty roll for a cage. That makes me sad.
I mean, hey, you'll never get that lucky again.
Not really.
Let's It's not like there would have been any other ways to open the cage, so. Okay, interesting. That's how the rocks work.
I need to get better at save scumming.
This is down the path of suffering. Try not to save
The path of winning. Do it every time.
Although, to be fair, I think I've done it at least 30 times.
I've done it twice.
Yeah. Is it save scumming if, like, you would have wiped? So, like, you would have just, like, you're just saving time, right? If you're just reloading to an earlier save? I don't know.
Yes.
Bots.
It saves coming.
I feel like no, it still counts.
Yeah.
Like as not save scumming, but like you know, it counts as you're doing the right thing.
What do you mean? Doesn't count as save scumming. Yeah.
Because you're in a fight where you're guaranteed to lose,
Ooh, I want
so
that.
you're just you're cutting down on the inevitable. Oh hell yeah! You know what mod I do kind of want to get for this too? There's another mod that does dice, so you can get new dice.
Oh, that's cool.
Aren't there dice if you pre-ordered?
Yeah, there's
like,
one.
There's only like 3 dice mods currently in the game. I think. Like base.
Yes, you should have pre-ordered. Oh, that one didn't have self-destruct.
Oh yes, it's this interaction.
Alright, I want to catch this guy.
Recording.
Oh, that's not a high number.
How can I
That's-
keep that? Sorry.
No, that's fine. What are you gonna say?
I'm just making this this NPC flip a coin continuously. I want to see how long he'll do it.
Come on. Yeah, I got it.
Bad.
You got a lot of attacks. Guarantees the next phase. Pretty much this.
What you got?
I'm still gonna need to evolve one of those little dudes. I guess the 2 killed 2 more bullets. And these the last 2. Awesome.
Al, do books do anything for you? Like teach you actual things or no?
They don't teach you things in terms of like skills or anything, but they basically tell you where either loot is or just like lore that might help you like plan
Yeah.
a fight better.
Lore is important. Are you saying lore is not important?
I'm saying it doesn't provide a distinct mechanical like skill point
Advantage.
or other like numerical
Thanks.
advantage. Just
Oh.
tactical.
I'm healing before I fight you.
That's right. I used my revivify already. Feels bad.
You get scrolls or revivify like 1 per character, and then like whenever you unlock more characters, they come with one, so you can like heal it off of them. And I guess theoretically, once you unlock, there's like there's a way to get like NPCs that come with one as well. They're called hirelings, but you can get it kind of early. It's pretty hard though. Like I wouldn't try it until like you're level 2 or 3.
Yes.
Well, actually, you're automatically level 2 just by virtue of being off the ship, but you know what I mean.
Let's heal on up. Oh, did I not heal? I think I already healed.
Yeah, I wish I was proficient in medium armor.
Yeah, that's where multi-classing is a hell of a drug. Get them proficiencies.
Doesn't
I
that
will
like
be doing it.
So I'm curious, does this game not actually punish you for multi-classing properly?
Oh, this game awards you for multi-classing, my guy. Like, I feel like every class can benefit from one level fighter dip. Because like and unlike in 5e, where you have to actually meet like strength requirements to wear armor, nah, you can dump strength, wear full plate. Like,
Oh, that was not what I wanted to do.
Should I sell gems or should I save them?
basically sell them unless it's like super shiny, like a purple border or whatever, because then that means it's like a quest item.
Got it. I've got shit tons of onyx, malcolite, pearls, and rubies. I'm just like, man,
you can just sell that, yeah.
got it.
Like, you'll know if it looks like questy. It'll be distinct from every other shit gem.
Gotcha. Is there anything I want to buy? Yeah, that's fine.
I don't like that I'm just this guy a billion things to work with. Okay, I get it. I get the gimmick. That's really bad. Okay, fine.
Interesting. A hidden hole. You can't use this right now. Why can't I use this? Do we have to be small to make it through the hole?
Yeah, if it's like a crevice, you have to. I don't think cat form or like you have to be even smaller than a cat. I think it's like gaseous form or bust.
Alright, I should be able to pull this guy out. So
I will say though, I haven't found any of those that have been like super rewarding. But I've only tried maybe like 3.
Oh, crap.
So
Maybe it's the fourth one that's great, Kyle. Pretty sure that dude in the meme with the pickaxe.
it probably is. Okay. But it's like I've been burned enough where it's like I don't prepare gaseous form anymore. There is a way to get it, I think, through a ring or like some form of like trinket.
Of course, he's still alive.
I think I might respec my druid again. Aww. And this is like semi-relevant, but like
Do I have...
if you ever do multi-class Cody, just make sure that whatever your main class is, you spec into that last to make sure your shit works.
Yep. Oh shit, it's Volo.
Volo, the writer of
Yeah.
Volo's magical Volo book.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! You think he's that guy?
That's who he is. This is that setting.
Yeah.
What do you mean
That's
that
definitely
guy?
gotta be him,
This
right?
is the setting. Baldur's Gate is set in Forgotten Realms.
I know, but I thought Bolo was like a god tier wizard.
No.
No.
You're thinking of the dude
He's
under the
an idiot.
mountain. Who's the dude who lives under the mountain and is like the crackhead wizard?
Oh, Xanathar, maybe.
No, Xanathar's a beholder. He's not a human.
Yeah.
Isn't it the one lady?
No, I'm talking like it's not
It's the guy that
Elementor. It's the dude who's like a wizard, like hobo. He wears rags everywhere.
He was in Strahd, Lost Memory.
I don't know if is he in Strahd?
He is. I mean, it's a spoiler, I guess, but
Yeah, but I'm never playing Strahd, so.
yeah. Wizard, Lost Memory.
Why are you so tanky? You're level
Mordenkainen. That's
What?
the one I'm.
Mordecai? No,
Morden-
not that guy. I'm
What?
Mordecai is like an actual wizard. I'm talking about like the crackhead
Yeah, but he was
crackhead
underneath
wizard
the rock.
Baldur's Gate. Mordecai is like an actual dude. Crackhead wizard.
Can you fish in this game, Kyle?
I have never tried. Under a rock wizard. Baldur's Gate.
Wizard. Notable wizards. No, where's the dude? He has a mountain. Mad mages, maze, dungeon. He has like a oh, what's his
talking about-
name?
Are you talking about the Lich?
No,
like-
I'm not talking about Acerak.
Okay.
He's legit just like a nutjob wizard who lives near Baldur's Gate in like a giant mountain, and he's just kind of a dick and a little bit of a crackhead.
Alistair Blackfoot?
Alistair? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Halaster. Dungeon of the Mad Mage? Is that what you're talking
Yes, Alistair. Is it Alistair? Yes. Alistair, yeah, Blackcloak. Yes. Who lives in Undermountain.
Oh, Kyle, what does custom do?
about? Wait, what?
On the, like, when you right-click an item, you have equip, drop, throw, blah, 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 custom.
Oh, you can do macros. I haven't looked into how to do that, but
Ah, got
so
it.
like instead of like playing the game, you can just be like, hey button, just like WoW, play the game for me.
Hmm.
Probably. I probably should have.
I think I was confusing him. So I was confusing him with Elementor, but Alistair was the one I was thinking of.
God damn it, Volo. I want to buy stuff from you.
This guy's so tanky.
Oh wait, I have animal speech.
Let's see if Shiligal works.
Okay, I need to purge you off of your abilities because this isn't right. Nope. New leaf.
Why?
I'm purging you, and then we're just gonna do.
That's really fucking annoying. Apparently, so like you like literally, you can't take any levels of Druid until you have to open with Bard or like whatever your other classes that have Shillelagh or. That's
I mean, is it?
Yeah, because it's a wisdom-based thing. Why is it trying to cast with charisma? You can't even learn Shillelagh with Bard. Unless you take Arcane Trickster. Like, there.
Alright, let's see if I can just spam Boy Hammer with this guy. Healing. Oh my god, this guy is so. I've got a 5-level advantage, and I cannot close this guy. Nope. New leaf. Boy Hammer.
Hmm.
Boy Hammer.
Are they speaking Latin?
That would be an easy way to make a magic language.
Tired.
What else we get out of this? Sharpen.
Wow.
Yeah. We beat the third, not a gym leader.
Hmm.
Bonjour.
Alright, let's see what we got for sale. I don't need 500 of these, but I would buy like 20. I'll buy 2 chrome tapes.
Au revoir.
Let's see what else is available. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that's the unoperated android. Can I not fast travel? Can I travel up here? No, I can bring it to the ranger station. And then I have to walk the rest of the way. Probably just pitch myself off that cliff. I think there's something special here, but... Oh, it's probably a train station, but I don't know how to make it show up. Let's see. rest of the world. That seems like a good time to end the stream. Alright, until next time then.